Hey, all adventurers and whatnot. Thank you all for joining us for another lovely, lovely session of the Shattered Obelisk Return to Fandalen. Session, oh my goodness, 52. Still trucking along. Will it end? Who knows? So, as we're getting set here and doling out potions and hopefully waiting for our lovely druid to show up soon, who wants to give us a little recap of what happened recently within the Sword Coast?
Dusseldorf died.
Yeah.
We were sad about it for a few minutes, appropriately, and then moved the fuck on. Ended up going back down to this area with the little lake thing and found our new team mate, Red, who is Dragonborn, Kobold, I don't actually know which. One of those.
Kobold.
Kobold, thank you.
You're small.
So we talked to Rivy for a little bit. He gave Rivy a citation for shitting too close to a public reservoir. And then Rivy kind of took his boat and left. So now he's stuck here with us. And we went into this, like, northwestern part of the crypt. Ran into a golem there. And surprisingly, it didn't attack us on sight, so we found a way to, like, just keep working around it without invoking its wrath. Tried to get to the end of the little tomb crypt part here, but it was blocked by just so much cold. So cold. So we ended up having to clear out the room below it, which was...
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, sorry. Muted one of the things I wanted to mute, but I forgot about this.
That's all good. But yes, we disposed of the definitely not an illithid skeleton down there with its utter headlessness. Who could know? It was 7 feet tall and there were writhing, weird psychic tentacles within it. It could be anything. Anything.
sarcophagi, and now being gifted this lovely suit of a dwarven half-plate. You now are back into the halls, the crypts of the Talhound. One more haunting, of at least what you've learned, is here. Your main prize piece, this shard of an obelisk, still lies within, as well as a more prized possession, something that Rivi alluded to, that was a sort of a pinnacle of the Talhood, still rests with it. Alrighty. What would you like to do?
Well, we just got that one big thing we unlocked, right? Area with all them sarcophagi.
Correct.
Yeah, were we just moving that way at the end?
Yep. We were
Yep.
getting ready to head that direction.
Yes. So, just a
Remind me
reminder
what
of
was
you
here.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, the room that you're in, this like 20-foot high room with this large dwarven statue, now opens up to reveal that it's actually a much larger sort of ceremonial chamber. Again, still 20 feet in height. You can see now the eastern section of the room is that it's a room that contains 14 alcoves, each one containing a sarcophagus. The lids of each one depict a pious dwarven priest. A dim radiance emanates from each of the carvings. In the center of the room, right here, are 6 armored skeletons slumped, sort of with their backs up. So the 6 of them, how they're positioned, are all sort of sitting upright, if that makes sense. Slouched over. It looks like they have, all of them have some sort of a dwarven ceremonial maul, huge hammer, basically, right by their skeletal hands, and they're all just slumped in the center of the room. Beyond that, you see that the passage continues to the southwest to a set of double doors.
Do we think these guys need to go back in the coffin?
Are there empty coffins that we can see?
I don't know. We'd have to take a look. I step in.
You step into the room. Nothing else happens. The room is, again, pitch black, but I think some of you are illuminating some light. So it should be set.
Yeah, I've got guild.
Fantastic. Looking at the sarcophagi, each one that you pass by, Red, is sealed. The same sort of image of these stoic, holy dwarves, eyes closed again, carved on the lids. All of them. Some, well, actually, I should take that step back. About half of them or so, at least every other one. One is like holding a hammer. Some of them have their hands sort of like in prayer or even in upright motion. But all of them are sealed.
Are any of them numbered?
Sure. Make me a perception check.
Okay. Perception.
22. You notice that none of them are really numbered, but when you look around the room, you can tell that there are in total 6 sarcophagi that have the image of a dwarf holding a warhammer or a maul, sort of upside down, facing towards its stomach, carved onto the chest. The rest are all either in a praying motion at its chest or their hands upright.
All right.
6, you said.
Yeah, so like
And
we
also
just
there
gotta
are-
figure out which ones go in which one. Presumably they want to be buried in the right place. I guess the faces, there's probably not faces left on the skeletons if they're skeletons.
No.
Anybody good with like recognizing them bone mappy things? Or they got
Anyone
any
speak
kind of
with
other
dead?
hint on them? Because, like, if they've got different armor, like slightly different weapons, I don't know. Anything like that?
Alright. Can I investigate the pile of skeletons?
Sure. Go right
See if
ahead.
I can see any difference between them. This, I think, sounds.
17.
Don't know why I
You
have
look-
advantage, but that's
It's fine. You look at them, and honestly, they all look relatively similar. You can tell that by looking at these dwarven skeletons. They're all clad in rusted plate metal. They have sort of classic dwarven style helms. Their beards are still on, and it's sort of like decaying, similar to like the artwork I shared before. And you notice something different as you're looking at the skeletons, and I could show, or I'll highlight roughly where they are. Here, 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 and here. This one, to the southeast, has a strange, almost stamp. What I mean by stamp, I don't mean like a sticker. I mean more of like a pressed into the metal with a brand or some sort of like symbol, script, or something roughly on its chest. But they're all back together, like so, slumped forward. They're not holding weapons, it's roughly nearby their hands, and they're just slumped over. It's a cross reference. Yeah, exactly.
You said this one has some sort of indent in his chest.
Correct. You look at
Can I
it.
take a closer look at that?
Yeah, no need to roll. 17 is still enough as a success. You look at the indentation, and the strangest thing, it's something written in common. As you look at the words, you see something that says compounding medical issues.
Yeah.
The stamp on its chest seems to glow slightly as you're looking at its chest. This skeleton slowly starts to stand up. Necrotic energy starts to float around its body. And reaches for this, what looks to be initially like a rusted maul, it's almost worthless hunk of scrap, starts to float towards the skeletal hand. The figure turns and looks at you, and as it stands up, it looks like so. Let me share a picture of this lovely fellow. Turns, staring at you with its lifeless eyes. This dwarf, clad in ceremonial armor, all with the patterns and iconography, of Doomathorn. Looks at you, standing fully upright. Its eyes start to glow a deep sort of red. It grumbles, starts to speak in Dwarvish at you. Kind of right. Those that understand Dwarvish, it says, "Good human filth, paws laid bare. Your kind doesn't belong here. Your life doesn't belong here." The others slowly start to stand up in unison around you.
He sounds friendly. Hello, sir.
That's a problem. Think he wants to kill you.
Tell me, pitiful human, why are you here? One chance.
He wants to know why we're here.
Didn't you guys say something about cleansing evil?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me you're here to cleanse the evil.
Yeah, it might help if you'd say that in Dwarvish.
I don't
Alright.
have the ability to say it in Oh,
I
never
will.
mind.
I will say it in Dwarvish. Here to, cleanse the evil bits in your temple, crypt, bring peace, lay to rest some
dwarf
bodies.
turns, looks at you, specifically compounding medical issues, stares at you. You greenskins speak our tongue.
Yeah.
Alive in flesh, blood flows through veins. What evil?
That's a great question, isn't it? Have we actually put a name to it?
Say tell them we're here to put them to rest.
Okay. So we're here to for Doomathoin to do the cleanse the evil thing, and re-bless your area for Doomathoin, because I can't remember currently right now if
mentioning
we named...
Doomathoin. Why don't you and only Subira roll me? So all of them are starting to they have their weapons. You can tell that they're starting to step in a formation. It clearly looks like they're about to attack the party.
Yep.
But they stop for a moment. Not with advantage or not with disadvantage. Flat. Roll me a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
The dwarven guardian, this not even like a white, this almost mostly animated armor with a sort of a crumbling skeleton, turns and looks at you.
That's unfortunate.
Pause.
Pause.
The rolling screen is happening on BG3.
okay.
And
I'm assuming the belt is just canceling out a disadvantage.
Yeah, so this is flat. The reason why this is the case is because you noticed when you specifically mentioned Doomathoin, its sort of body shifted. It almost seemed to be surprised that you mentioned it.
All right. You know what? That's worth burning inspiration on. Sure, why not? Persuasion flat. All right. I'm not very persuasive. It's fine.
Okay. At this point, sadly, all of them raise their weapons, and we know what time it is. I would like everybody to please roll me initiative. Common music, and we'll get right to it.
Oh. Not a great start, to be honest.
This is the time.
You don't even get to say I'm number one because you're number 1.11. Yo, are we just getting our wiggles out now? Like, what is this?
Ready. So, since I technically have two types of dwarves, thanks to a certain somebody, let me add two separate initiative rolls here.
Whoops.
That's okay. It makes it more fun.
All right.
Hey, if you look at that, compounding medical issues. 14.
All right.
Alrighty, 6 of these ceremonial crypt guardians rise up from their graves and grab their ancestral mauls. Subira, you're up first.
Yep. Okie dokie. So let's bonus action rage. We will do wolf and hello. Please.
Hi.
There we go. And then pop myself over in the middle here. Grab the battle axe, beautiful thing that it is. and swing at medical issues.
Sounds good to me, sir. Just trying to. I thought it'll loop the whole playlist, not just the first song. Yeah, don't matter. Okay. Yeah, you grab hold of the battle axe, and you're right. It swings and hits true. Who are you hitting?
Compounding medical issues.
Okay. Swing of the mace, or rather the battle axe, crashes into compounding medical issues and hits 15 points of damage. And be notice that whoa, hello, he went very wide for a moment.
Wide boy.
I haven't done that in a
Flatten
while.
him like a cartoon
Wide.
character.
You flatten him like a cartoon character. Yeah, you smack him with the battle axe again. Have to find the art. It's somewhere on here. But as you basically pancake it, what you would have thought would have been pretty effective. You could see that it's wreathed in this sort of necrotic energy. It does take the full damage, but what you would assume would be extra effective just doesn't seem to be fully crushing through its armor. So 15 points.
Damn.
Pancake.
All right. Does Topple take a bonus? No, it's on a hit. I will like to make him make a Constitution saving throw.
Sure. I roll a critical fail.
Yay! It's prone.
All right, you knock down compounding medical issues.
And I would like to hit compounding medical issues with the battle axe again.
Oof.
Damn.
Nah. You hit him, but again, it is still plate armor, even though it's rusted. It's not enough to get past it.
All right. Then I'll look at the battle axe, swap out for Hugh, and I will end my turn.
Sounds good. Speaking of which, compounding medical issues immediately stands up. It's not even like the bones or the legs stand up. There's just this necrotic energy that just fills its entire frame and just flings it back upwards as if they just shifted the character model on its axis. Very lazy animation. And they turn towards you, grab hold of this sort of empowered maul, and swing right for your stomach. One swipe. That's a miss. Second swipe. There's a hit. The mace crashes into your ribs. A 19 magical bludgeoning, 14 necrotic.
14 necrotic. Okay.
That's the medical issues. Fenwick.
All right. Let me pull him up here. We've got... How many spell slots does he have? All right, he's got a 3rd level spell slot. This seems like a good time to use it. Let's conjure some animals. Perhaps.
Okay. Right. This one is very different than how it used to be.
Yeah, it's a... It's more like the Spirit Blender cleric spell now.
Yeah, I know I had a token for it. You can conjure a large pack of spectral. I know we've used it. I just can't remember when.
It was a while ago. I want to say it was pre-Telhundereth, but I think what you did was put like a wolf in there and just made a radius of the wolf.
Okay, we'll just do that because I thought there was like an official token that I made or had.
There might be. It's been a while.
Life. Yeah. Let's see. One hot second. Let me just check the master page here. If I was smart and made a copy. If not, I'll just grab a wolf and we'll
Yeah, no worries.
do it on the fly. All right. Swarm of wolves, other woodland creatures. Come on, let's see. Okay, I don't see it here. Okay. do this the old-fashioned way.
Hmm.
Come on.
Roll 20 doing roll 20 things.
Nope. That's not a good sign.
Hmm.
When that happens, it usually is not happy. Okay. I'll just use the dire wolf. Off. It is now a default token that I'll just say all players can control. Okay. Yeah. You should have access to that. And let me go back to the
Alright.
spell. So. Okay. When it captures you have advantage on the strength saving throw within 5 feet of the pack, and you're going to move with. Whenever a pack moves within 10. Whenever the pack moves within 10 feet of creature you could see, whenever the creature back enters space. Okay. Sure. Should have control of it now.
Alright. Where is it?
It's not on your screen?
I don't
It's not
see
on our
it.
screen. It flashed on for like 2 seconds and then came.
It's
and then went
invisible.
away.
It's
I
invisible.
can control it, but it's invisible.
What the fuck? Oh my goodness. Alright. Let me try this again.
There we go. Dougie.
Let me get rid of the original then.
I
That's
actually
what we got
fixed the
now.
original somehow, but
Okay. Alright. Can you
Wait,
control
wait.
that token?
Yep.
Perfect.
I'm gonna move behind it.
Okay. So does this trigger anything immediately? That's what I'm trying to.
When the pack moves within 10 feet of a creature you can see, I don't know if summoning counts it as moving next to a creature you can see or not. That's up to you.
Yeah, I'll allow it because most spells should have something
Yeah.
as soon as it pops
Alright.
into the field.
Can
Cool.
force a creature within 5 feet to make a dexterity saving throw. Does that apply to both of these
Fantastic.
dudes or just
Yeah,
one?
yeah. Well,
Alright.
because the pack's supposed to be that size, right? So
Yeah.
I'll say both of them. Fantastic. So a fail and a success. Wolves run through them.
Alright. On a failed
so-
save, takes 3d10 slashing damage.
Okay. Nothing on a success.
Does not say anything on a success.
Okay. Yeah, this is a weird version of the spell. I'm so used
It
to it
is.
when it actually just summons things you can do.
Yeah.
But all right. Sorry about that. Yeah, so this swarm of wolves run through the field, roaring and just striking down, slashing at the dwarven guardian here.
Perfect. So now Radoff and Fenwick are protected.
Mm-hmm.
Huzzah!
Huzzah.
I think that is everything you can do since that was a leveled spell, so no healing word bonus action. Alright.
Sounds good to me. Okay, the Crypt Guardians. Well, you have a few of them all surrounding you. Kind of stinks. So I think what
Yep.
we'll do is this fellow will run towards red. The 3 that are around you, Spear, are going to strike, and the southernmost one will
Yeah,
attack full one. All right, let's go with red first. One of them turns down, grabs this sort of magically enhanced necrotic energy flowing through the maul, runs towards red, brings up the hammer, and swings twice right for our new
With
kobold friend.
disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
Because of
Ooh.
my cloak.
Oh yeah, we got to put that icon. So now I got 2 characters, character in both games. that has the same cloak with
Oh,
high
yeah.
AC.
I was telling Sarah, like, Joe's gonna hate this.
That was why I asked permission. Like,
You did.
hey,
That's
I
fine.
know this is gonna make your life a little difficult.
Nah, that's all good. I got other ways of hurting. Yeah, so 2 swings. This is a fucking dangerous hammer, but you see it coming. The cloak mostly kind of blurs your image as the hammer swings wildly into the mirage. Okay. Sapira, on the other hand.
Yep.
A total of 6 strikes. Oh, baby.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 maul strikes right at you.
2 hits.
2 hits. First
2
2.
hits.
Oh my goodness. You got 21 magical bludgeoning, 11 necrotic, 16 magical bludgeoning, and 9 necrotic.
Bludgeoning. And necrotic.
And as you're doing that, Olwen, the other Dwarven Guardian,
Bludgeoning.
grabs the hammer and swings for the fences right at you, Olwen. 2 swipes of the maul. 1 connects, crashes, and hits you right on the shoulder. Second one goes wide. 10 magical bludgeoning, 8 necrotic.
Hey, guess what? I'm
That's
at
them.
3 health.
Yay.
Fantastic.
On
Let's hit
that
38.
on that second hit,
'Cause I have
I would
advantage.
like to use one of my uses of thorn-covered hide.
Sure.
All right, 5 damage.
Oof.
But
5 force.
that's 5 temp HP,
That's true.
which is better than nothing.
Okay. Yeah, you notice force leaves from the axe and strikes the dwarf to the south, staggers back, and you recognize it seems to be more effective than you thought.
All right,
10 points.
perfect. Hit him
Right.
with force. I will say out loud. And I think that's all I can do in retaliation right now.
Okay. Red, as you get ready to figure out your move here, you take a few steps back, dodging away from the maul, and you feel that your armored foot kicks the nearby sarcophagus, and you notice that as it does, it loosens a few piles of stonework. A few chunks of stone just kind of fall down, and you feel that there's like a leather like satchel or something ancient kind of topples over and hits you in the leg. As you take a moment to look, you see that there is this strange tome. It's really kind of small, roughly about yay big or so, that has it's strange. It's somewhat pristine compared to the satchel it was in, that this leather tome now sits on top of the stonework that has this sort of like locking motif or metalwork all around the thing. You notice that there is an engraving at the bottom of this sort of leather bound tome that has the letters SG on it.
Definitely not Splendid's diary.
I was gonna say, is this locked in the most fabulous way I've ever seen a personal diary locked?
Yeah.
We're not touching
Yeah.
that. Magic things are dangerous. Alright, that's for later. SG diary. Splendid lock. On floor. Alright, my first thing I have listed is move, but he already came to me, so here we go. Bonus action. Freebie Divine Smite. Where do you live? You live here. So, spells. Divine Smite, Divine Smite. Huh. I don't yet have this programmed in my sheet, so I can't click it on.
That's fine.
Oh, which I take immediately after hitting a target. I'm
Yeah.
an idiot. Hey, guess what? Still learning.
Yeah, brand new character.
Brand new
No
character.
worries.
Mhm.
I don't even have my cheat sheet fully finished, so we're just gonna start with a fabulous attack number 1.
Okay. Yeah, you stab and does get past the rusted armor into a weak spot.
Excellent. So that plus Divine Smite for my bonus
So
action.
5 magical piercing, and then Holy Light radiates. So just doing a level 1 Divine Smite is 2d8 radiant on top of that.
Oh,
15.
baby!
Oh, baby, almost max. Yeah, so you stab. The piercing damage does not a whole lot, but sort of expected that. You find a weak spot in its armor, really. The blinding, sort of brilliant holy light emanates from the rapier's sort of metal, the tip, and flows through into its armor, starts to ignite. The creature, you can see some of the like dwarven hairs singed away. Its eyes glow brighter red as it looks right at you. Yeah, so that was 30 points of radiant. It's mad. Not wounded yet,
Bet. That sucks. Then I've got a second attack, because I'm a baller.
though. Mm-hmm. Another stab at the same spot. 9 points of magical piercing.
Hooray! That's the first attack I've made with this character.
Nice.
I am donezo.
Alrighty. Kenrick, you're up.
As I move to attack this guy, I glance over at. Do I see any telltale signs? Cast an undead. I've seen him do this many times. Like, is he reaching for his?
Yeah, you could tell. Yeah, I'm
He's
reaching for
reaching.
my.
Okay, it's fine.
He's reaching.
Then I
Get
won't
him!
go. Yeah, okay. We don't even have to communicate. Like I just know.
Yeah.
Just by looking at it. All right.
Especially after I bit 3 fucking elf.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. So I will step here, and I'm going to attack the guy between. The guy right to my left.
Okay. Step forward,
19.
swinging with Silverhawk. The sword cuts clean into its chest. $14 magical, and then 3 radiant turns into 6. Creature turns, looks at you instead of falling.
Can you make a strength save for me, please? I'll use my
That I can.
free shield dash.
11. I fail.
So, yeah, let's say I'll knock you down. Oh wait, do I just already have advantage on that for a wolf?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Do that. So I
Have
guess
to
I'll
remember
knock him back a bit
Instead of prone.
to here. Yeah.
Okay.
I like moving people around.
Another clean cut past the decaying armor. 16 magical slashing. 10 radiant holy light. Still not wounded yet, but you definitely have its attention. Anything else?
No.
Okay.
Not until I see how these turns
Bold.
shake out.
Oh boy, he's turning.
You raise your holy symbol. Holy light emanates from the symbol. Thing you've done many times before, trying to sway these undead. The holy light washes over them. They lower their heads and slowly raise them back up.
Oh
Okay,
no.
can I make an Arcana
Right
check?
at you.
I don't know why.
Yes, you can. That's enough.
What the hell?
Oh. That's
Okay, question
a
then.
problem.
Does
Yes.
that apply to Seer Undead. Seer Undead is technically something else. It says whenever you turn undead, you can roll. So I don't know if that qualifies.
Yes, so I would say, I'll allow the damage bits. Yeah, so them being afraid and sort of turning and running, they don't seem to have any concept of fear, but the radiant light from your holy symbol does still strike them, searing them, making a nice little toasty marshmallow. Yeah, go for it.
DC 14 was save.
That's everybody, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna use my inspiration to reroll my damage. That is that.
1, 2, and chronic medical issues will roll for themselves. Okay. What's the DC?
14.
14. Fail, success, fail. So half and half. 14 radiant turns into 28. Ooh, I gotta remember who. Oh, this will be fun. Sometimes when you make things mad, it's what they say sometimes about like a cornered animal. We'll get there in just a moment. So 17 is 14. And this fella failed, so he'll take the full brunt. All right, so several of them now are wounded. Their armor singed. Their sort of faces have sort of like charred. Patches of their sort of beard are burnt away. 2 of them now are wounded. They turn and look towards you. Their eyes glow bright red. You can just sense, you can feel the pure hatred emanating from these Crypt Guardians. I need you. Bolin. I need you to please make me 2 separate charisma saving throws.
This isn't related to being charmed, is it?
No. Failure. Success. I only need 1. The closest one stares at you. You feel a wave of fear, so much so it's paralyzingly so. Magic fills you with dread. Congratulations, you are now paralyzed by this fellow right here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fucked. Oh, it's on you, Henrik.
Yeah, hopefully I've still got his attention.
Sabira.
Yep. One thing's before. Does Radoth want to go?
Yes, he does, because the DM was bad and forgot to add Raid out to the initiative. Sorry about that. We'll give him a 1 here.
Mm-hmm.
So Raid out will go. Sorry about that.
It's all good. I looked at the initiative. I was like,
I appreciate that. Yes, that's why you have an NPC ally, is to help you all in situations like this. So
people below
Radoth,
10 HP.
Yeah.
Radoth would, I think in this instance, scoop past, see that fucking Fulwin is dying. He is a brave man and does actually care about most of you now. How can he help you? Could just straight up heal you. Does he have? He does, but this is paralysis. And I have to check my rules. My little homebrews. Paralysis is a greater status. Oh no. Okay.
That's unfortunate.
Cure wounds it is. He is going to, in an act of desperation, see... grabs your shoulder, a bright healing light almost seems to like knock him down. He pushes his staff back up. grabs your shoulder. He's going to cast Cure Wounds at 4th level on you.
Damn.
Nice.
Giving it all that he can. Holy Light. Not the best. So that is 32 points of healing. That's his entire turn. Bira.
Nice. All right. Beauteous. So let's swing at this guy down here with Hugh.
Hit. Axe chops into the dwarf. 18.
Lovely.
Critical
And then I would like to cleave all 4 of these dudes.
With a whirlwind swipe. Baba Boonga.
All right. We're gonna go clockwise. So start with
Sure.
this guy.
Alrighty. Go for it.
Oh, no, I want the cleave. Thank you. That one.
Little Beyblade action. 17 is a hit. 8. Next fella. Hits.
Not great, but that's
That's,
okay.
oh. Yeah,
Damage is damage.
that's some of the worst I've seen, but it still gets him. Next fella.
It's literally the lowest I
Hits.
can go.
Just barely. Yeah. Just barely hits. 10. Slashing.
Great.
And compounding medical issues.
One more. All right.
Another hit. 7.
Now, hopefully, because I damaged all of them, I have their attention again. And we're gonna go and try and...
Yes, I will make a save from the one who
Sure.
is basically have a death wish against
Yeah,
Bolin.
that's fair.
9, yeah, I'm gonna say, even though it still has its vengeful glare on Bolin, we'll turn and look at you for the moment.
Sure. All right. And then let's hit compounding medical issues with Hugh for my next actual attack.
Okay.
And
That is a hit. Another chop.
lovely. Then I am going to drink a... I think I've only got graders at this point. I'm gonna drink a greater healing potion, and that's that.
Okay. Speaking of potions, Red, was it... Did you just take 2 healing ones, or was it converted into a spell?
I took the superior and the greater.
Got it. Okay. Compounding medical issues turns and immediately strikes back at you, Spira. 2 swipes of the empowered necrotic maul. Magical energy flows. First one you see swiping at you, easily step out of the way. The second one does manage to find a spot, smacking you in the ribs. 21 magical bludgeoning and 9 necrotic.
All right, so 5 temporary.
That's them. Fenwick.
Then 11 necrotic. I am still up, thank God. All right. Barely. All right. Fenwick will... Again, I feel a little weird doing it, but I'm at 2 HP. Healing spell. I would like to not go down. What does he have for spell slots? I don't need a 4th level spell slot. So we'll just do a first one. Do a healing word. Bonus action. Does he not have? No, he's only got healing word as a healing spell. All right. So bonus action, and then as my attack, let's do a Starry Wisp at Glary Man there.
Okay. Starry Wisp at the Glary Man. 16, sadly, is not enough. Goes wide.
And do I need a bonus action to move the wolves?
Let's take a look.
does not say it needs a bonus action to move.
Yeah, I could then say it just says when the pack moves.
In which case, can I have the pack move down, and then these two boyos need to make DC 15 dex saves.
Sure. Takes a step. Those two next to it. Dex saves. The two guardians, one fails, one succeeds. The one that's not wounded is the one that fails.
Me roll damage. Alright.
12
damage.
magical slashing. As that happens, dwarf kind of falls down to the side, stands up, half its body now slashed by this like swarm, this whole swirling vortex of wolves, turns and looks at Fenwick. Fenwick, can you please make me a charisma saving throw?
Charisma saving throw. Charisma save roll.
And that is a failure.
Does he have anything? I'm gonna use his inspiration on that one. Paralysis is really nasty.
Success.
Huzzah!
Nicely done.
Yeah.
All right, Fenwick, anything else?
We'll just move a little bit down to kind of hide in the corner. And that'll be it.
That'll be it. Okay. Crypt Guardians. Yep, Spira. Oh boy.
Yep.
6 attacks at you. One of them
Alright.
is going to target Kenrick, and one of them is going to target Red. Let's go with Red first. 2 swipes at Red with the Necrotic Maul with disadvantage. Both of them nowhere even close. That cloak is glorious. Subira, on the other hand.
Uh-huh. No cloak. Raw dog.
No cloak. Battered, bruised. Let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Ooh. Oh, 3 hits with 1 crit. So unfortunate.
Ouch.
Alright. So the first hit was
16 magical, 11 necrotic.
necrotic.
Down but up with 1 HP.
Yeah.
Okay. And then
And then the next
knocks you
attack
down,
knocks me
and
down.
and then I crit you.
Yeah, which is 2 failed death saves.
No, I still count it as 1,
Okay.
but with a crit knocking you,
Rolling on the table.
you are going to roll on the table.
Alright,
You have a choice at bludgeoning or necrotic. We'll leave that for the table. Oh my goodness.
sure. Let's do necrotic. I think necrotic has some fun.
hmm And last but not least, Kenrick. 2 swipes of the necrotic maul against you.
Okay.
20 to hit, and then a crit.
Great.
You're cutting out.
He wants to use his inspiration to
I
reroll.
figured.
How's
Great.
this? A little bit better?
Yeah,
That
that's
is
better.
beautiful.
Okay, sorry. I was messing with the audio settings. I shouldn't have been doing
No
that.
worries.
Yeah, inspiration to reroll that crit, please.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a miss. Goes wide.
Okay.
First one still hits. 23 magical bludgeoning, 4 necrotic as the maul smacks you right in the chest.
And remind me, magical bludgeoning gets around bludgeoning distance. Okay, it's a separate thing. Okay.
So when you see M or however, I'm going to try to just do parentheses or brackets or whatever the fuck to make it really obvious. Not a lot of things will have it, but that's why it gives us some distinction between the two. And those are them. Red. Go.
Okay, we're gonna start with an attack on the gentleman that's in front of me. That misses, so we're gonna try and attack again. And that one at least hits.
Okay.
Um,
5 more.
1, 2, 3.
Paralysis ends.
4.
Let me double check the words for paralysis. Till the end of the Revenant's next turn. Yes. So paralysis would end. Thank you for catching that. But you are frightened of that specific Revenant. I'll mark it. So blue to blue. Red. Do you want to do anything else beyond the stab?
Subira has something in the chat.
Spear has something in the chat. The undamaged dwarf in the top left makes a save against the pack unless he ends its... Yes. Thank you. Failed. Chop me up.
That was 12 damage. Unless you want me to just re-roll.
No, it's fine. I don't care. I'll
All
take
right.
the 12. Yeah, especially issues like this. If I'm really hurting you all, you can rules lord me a little bit because you need it. So go ahead.
Okie dokie.
No worries. Red, anything else? We're going to go to
Yes.
Kenrick.
I would like to move and do my bonus action.
Sure.
2, 3, 4.
Okay.
So that incurs 1 attack of
He will
opportunity.
swipe at you. The maul. Oh, this time I'm actually hitting you.
Okay,
Lovely.
that's fine. Math
18,
says
7.
25.
5. Which drops the Mirage until your next turn.
Which is real unfortunate.
Yeah.
So that's my attack, move. Lay on hands. We're gonna use 20 points of it to bring Subira back up. So I'm down to 15 for lay on hands.
Oh, thank you.
And we're gonna see what happens. That's my entire action economy.
Okay. Clear that. You are prone.
Yes.
Kenrick.
All right. The one that Bolin is frightened of needs to die. Not advantage anymore because she went down, so rage ended.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tings
Sorry.
off the armor.
That.
Hit. Find a weak spot in its crumbling armor with a clean swipe. Cuts it into 2 clean pieces. Splits. Falls to the ground with a heavy thud. Dead.
Fantastic. I'm going to action surge. Slice up some more people. Yeah, let's finish off the wounded one.
Sure. Another hit. Just barely. Ten and then
I will
6 radiant.
Attack him again if he's still alive.
Following swipe, yep, still up. Find a weak spot in its armor, its chest. Another clean cut. And 12 radiant pixels of health. Still amongst the living for now. Or unliving.
Can you make a strength save? My little free shield bash.
Sure. Uh, 14. I think I fail.
It is a failure. Can I push you
Push me away.
back one? Or there? Away.
Does the swarm take? Because that's a good question. I don't know if it actually counts as having space. I'll move it there. We'll figure it out.
That's fine.
Yeah, this new conjure fucking animals is a little not clear.
Yeah.
See,
it's
pack-
more
to
streamlined
an
for
unoccupied
DM use,
space.
but
When the pack moves, it All right, so I'm gonna say it counts. It takes up space since it says into an unoccupied space, meaning that it's probably means it takes space. Okay, but yeah, I'll say it blocks that area. Yeah, you fling them back, provoking an attack of opportunity from Red. Red's aura grants I
+2.
believe,
+2 to your saving throw.
Saving throws.
Cool. Thank you. I just couldn't remember off the top of my head.
Against their vengeful glare. That'll be helpful.
So this, I'm clicking this, but then I'm also... Oh, that doesn't hit anyway.
Awesome.
On hit, I have extra bonuses.
Alrighty. Kenrick, anything else? We go to full one.
Yes, I will drink a bonus action.
Okay.
And then yes, full one's good.
Full one.
I think I am going to step here, teabag a little, and then
Okay.
I am going to a
Oh, look at that.
Nice.
for
Get all that healing.
Supira.
Oh, that's not actually a crit.
It's not actually a crit, yeah.
Aw.
Got excited, but it's a lot of healing. I guess.
It's still good for me. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
And then still 5 left. I think I'm gonna do yeah, let's do one of these against what is the radiation symbol mean again? They've used something.
It's the symbol I use to keep track of like either legendary counters or other effects for me. That just means they use their vengeful glare. They can't use it again.
It's on cooldown. But...
Yeah, it's. I mean, you can figure out it's just a once only time they could do it.
Okay, I will do this against. Do against a wounded one. We'll do against the left one. We're gonna do
one. Okay.
3 of these. 11 force against left.
Okay. I will allow you to fire them one at a time, so I'll be generous. First bolt flies at it. Total of 4 damage. Still up with pixels of health. Okay. Second bolt.
3 damage, 3 damage.
Knocks it down, goes through it, and the heavy thud falls to the ground.
The last 5 damage.
The 4?
Yeah, because 4
turns into 8. Okay, still up. Severely wounded.
This is technically 10. Sorry, I am rolling magic missile.
Okay, so that was
And I'm not
8. So
specifying it,
I'll
sorry.
give it 2 more damage. That's fine. Still up. Pixels of health.
And then I am going to actually duck under the wolf. Go here.
Kenrick approves of this.
Sounds good. All right, Radoth. So now that the immediate threat's gone and Bolvin's looking a bit healthier, Spear's up, I think what he would do is just keep his distance, and he's smart enough to target weakened enemies. So he will sort of hold his staff, pull back, and start to form 2 tendrils of sort of acidic bolts and fling them right at the dwarf. Let's see what happens. 2 bolts of acid. 1 goes wide. 1 does hit. The acid splashes starts to burn through its armor, but sadly still not enough to kill. That is his turn. Sabira, you're up.
Okay. I will stand up. And I think it's probably prudent to rage again, considering, you know, they're a little crazy. We'll go back to Wolf, so people get advantage again. And then we're gonna smack compounding medical issues
Alrighty.
with you.
Bringing out the hue. There's a chop. 18. And with that, its eyes glow bright red, turns, looks at you. A wave of energy, of fear almost fills you, almost paralyzingly so. Please make me a charisma saving throw. But you've got the bonus thanks to red.
Yes. And so add +2 to that. That is a 10. I don't have any way to re-roll that. R.I.P.
R.I.P. Okay. The fear wrecks your brain, paralyzing you.
Do I lose rage when I get paralyzed?
Don't.
Probably says
think
it's
so.
rage text if you
Yeah,
do.
double check rage. I don't think so. Do you have
I
to
don't-
keep attacking every turn? I know the old one did.
You have to attack or be attacked.
Okay, so for
Or
now
use
it's
a bonus
still
action.
because you can't use any actions while you're paralyzed.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
in a bad way. So for now,
Yeah, does Rage say
it's
anything
good.
about being incapacitated?
I will check while I am doing like features.
it does incapacitate you.
Ends early if you have the incapacitated condition.
Oh, there goes the rage.
Uh,
Yeah, paralyzed
Uh,
is bad.
oh, that's so nasty.
Yeah. Oh, and it's his turn next.
Yeah, if I die to compounding medical issues, that is gonna be really ironic and
I'm so
poignant.
sorry.
I think it also says any hit on you is automatically a crit.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And I already
Well,
used
at
my
least
stay up with
it
one.
will stop. At the end, Tar is paralyzed. Tar is frightened. When it deals damage to it or until the end of the revenant's next turn. So it's not forever. All right, Spira. Not much else you could do.
No, literally
As you
nothing else I could
expected,
do.
you stand there in fear, compounding medical issues. Swings the hammer. And you're paralyzed, so this is...
Yep.
Double check. Yep, it's got advantage.
Oh, and I critted
Well,
anyways.
that
That's
makes
fine.
it easy, because it's a crit.
That's fine. So
Boy.
22,
So that is
9,
22, 9, so that's 31, and then
15.
17 necrotic.
and that is exactly enough to get me down.
Oh no.
Is that a second roll on the table?
So that's the second time you went down. You were already rolling on the table. We made
Yep.
it so you could only roll once per
Okay.
combat because it's too much work on my end and
Sure.
for everybody else. All right, so you're no longer paralyzed, but you're dying, and
Yep.
obviously you are the target of its
Ire.
ire. It
Yep.
hates you.
Yeah.
So
Good.
we'll
The
give you
feeling
a
is
green
mutual.
marker. Feeling is mutual. They are just going to attack, which luckily enough, because you can't roll more than once on the table, and I don't count crits as double. It's just crashing into your back.
Yep.
I may make you roll twice and take the worst number of the two of the
Sure.
table.
That
but-
seems fair.
Okay, we'll do that. So yeah, The rest of you just see compounding medical issues just start hammering and hammering like a nail right into Sabir's back.
This is not how I wanted my day to go.
I'm so sorry. But it's not done yet. Fenwick.
Nope. Yep, alright. So... Oh god. I really don't want to die. Healing word 2nd level. That's my last spell slot. Well, no, I have a 4th level spell slot. 12 healing.
He's probably got a spell recovery in his pocket somewhere.
I think so. I am prone. I am no longer dying. Alright. And, we're gonna Starry Wisp compounding medical issues.
Okay. A Starry Wisp. Oof. Radiant light flies past,
Yeah.
illuminating the armor, but hits the walls beyond. It's looking dangerous. All right, Fenwick, anything else?
We're going to move the wolves here to have this guy make the save.
Got it. Dex save. Failure. $22 big magical slashing rips into the Guardian. Immediately turns, looks at Fenwick. Deathly glare. Please make me a charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw. Charisma.
That's enough.
Huzzah. So he will, in fact, move to this side of the wolf now.
Fantastic.
And I think that's everything he can do.
Okay. Crypt Guardians. Yeah, looking a little dicey. The 3 that are in the center are going to turn towards red, bring up their hammers, and like the old-fashioned like railroad workers, just are going to start bonking the nail. Let's see. I mean, you got good AC, but we'll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, chat, this is getting dangerous.
Hold on, let me get out my
Lot of
calculator.
Get out the calculator. 22 magic bludgeoning and 9, so that's 31 points of damage from the first.
Alright.
Second attack is a total of 36 points of damage.
And I'm down, so that the
Fantastic.
next one will...
Next hit is a failed death save.
Mm-hmm. Is it just the 3?
Yeah, the rest missed.
Yes. Okay.
Those are them. Red, you're dying.
Yes, I am. Thank you for noticing.
Let's do a speed run of character creation, shall we?
That would be a first.
So Bless is on me because of
Yes.
DM choices.
DM choices.
Does
I
that
will,
still
in this instance, I will allow it because this is like a divine gift.
Second question, is my aura
Yes.
also considered a divine gift? This supersedes my unconscious... No, wait, hold on. This, it says something.
Yeah, I think there's rules.
Yeah, the aura, it does not work if you're down it.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
if I could find it. I don't know where it lives.
Yeah, just roll nat 20.
What?
I will say that if
Incapacitated.
you get a 20, if you get a quote dirty 20 because of the bless, I'll count that as a crit.
That's not happening. But I'll take a success.
Roll. You know what? Roll me a d4 because unless did it roll? It did already did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
It did
I
already
got it
did. Yeah,
checked
that's
off.
English.
I added a little
Okay.
checkbox
Perfect.
to add my stuff.
I like that.
Alright, that's
Success.
it.
Still alive for now. Kenrick. Yep.
All right, we are getting absolutely pummeled. I'm gonna put my sword away and pull out the luminous pick. And
When all else fails, bring out the tactical nuke.
I'm going to sunbeam in this direction.
Ooh. Okay.
So that is a con save, I believe.
Sounds about right to me. Holy light fills the passage.
Did you say something about like items saving throws being like just 15?
Yeah, it should just be
Okay.
15. We
It
think
says
we made
13 on my thing, but it's
It should be 15.
probably because the spell itself counting a
Yeah,
negative
it's
1
probably
modifiers.
no. It should be 15. If it's coming from
Okay.
an item, unless I say otherwise, spell scroll saves. It should be 15 spell save DC. It should be +6 if you had like scorching ray from a spell scroll or something. Okay. So normally I would, I will give them disadvantage because this is also like blinding light. So disadvantage.
Yeah, it does specifically say
disadvantage.
it's sunlight. I don't know if that's
That does play into this. So the first one does fail. The other two succeed. But it is radiant.
it is going to be just half this then. $28
Okay.
radiant damage.
So 28. The two in the back succeed. It'll still take the full 28, which does wound the middle one. The one in the far back immediately incinerates, crumbles down to a pile of ash. They are no more. The one closest to you, double 28, is 48, 56, which also crumbles to ash. Gone. Sabira is no longer afraid, and no longer in the ire of this lovely fellow. Compounding medical issues turns to ash right in front of you. Now, as that happens, though, Kenner, please make me charisma saving throw. The one still up looks at you with evil intent. Doesn't matter.
I stare right back at him.
Nicely done. Give him the old stick. Kenrick, anything else?
That was a magic action, so I don't get to do any additional attacks.
Correct.
What can I do? I can just. We've got 2 healers going. I don't need to save red. I'm sure red will be fine with 2 healers going next. So I will just approach this guy with menacing intent.
Okay. Works for me. You got his attention. Full win.
Whether or not I should. What's the left guy looking at? Be interested in.
This guy initially was probably gonna possibly attack one of these two, but now that Kenrick stood up and is walking forward, they are probably gonna try to flank Kenrick. You know what? Why don't you make a perception check? Just because I'm not 100% sure. They might move. 22. All right, I'll tell you. They're gonna go towards Kenrick.
I feel like what I'm gonna do is gonna change that. Bucket. Ball.
Oh,
7.
Another heal.
Red. And I will once again bonus action to a magic
not a crit.
missile. 4 That is 11 force damage. The left gentle.
11 force damage. Okay, several bolts of energy. Dunk into the dwarf, so that's 11, so 22 points of force. Alive, pixels of health.
And that'll be it.
Okay.
Red, don't forget your healing.
Don't die, Red. So...
Oh, God!
You stepped where Radoth was gonna go, so they...
Sorry, Red.
That's fine. I think... Yeah, Radoth is just going to follow up and throw some acid. Swinging their staff, acidic bolts fly from their staff towards the Crypt Guardian that you just attacked, Bolin. First one flies over your head. 2? Wow.
Oof.
He looks at it, looks at the staff, and just kind of like takes a few steps backwards in shame. Sabira.
All right. Cough a little. Stand up. Which one of these two in front of me looks more injured?
The left one.
I'm gonna swing at him with you. Let me just take off my rage. That's not happening anymore.
Goes wide.
All right. Swing again.
Hits. Chops into their armor. And that's enough, splitting them in two with a heavy thud. They fall down dead. Look at all that blood.
Where's the blood coming from?
Me.
I don't know. You. It's your blood splashing.
And I'll cleave the enemy off of that last.
Okay. Swinging strike hits. Another 7. Still wounded. Not pixels yet. Compounding medical issues. Let me remove you from the turn order. Okay, Sabir, anything else?
Nope, that'll do.
Fenwick.
Alright. We're gonna send the wolfies over to this guy.
Ow.
Shaving throw,
Dex
please.
Save. 15. Beats it.
Alright. Then let us use our action to see if we can actually land a Starry Wisp this combat.
Mm-hmm. There it is.
Alright.
Holy light strikes the undead dwarf. 14 radiant. Holy light burns through its necrotic core. Still up, but is definitely damaged. I do appreciate all the special effects.
Is there anything I
Dude,
can
thank you.
do as a...
Yes. More, yes. Alright, Fenwick, anything else? Crypt Guardian time.
I have a bonus action. Let me just look and see what I am able to do.
Sure.
Is the... I know he's got the... What is it called? And why am I not seeing it? There's the land thing he can do.
Lance Aid.
Yes, which I can't remember if that is a... No, that is a full action. So, never mind. I don't think he has anything to really do as a bonus action then. Yep, nope, we're good.
Okay. So red should actually have gone first ahead of Crypt Guardians. Because they're not a named thing. Red!
Oh,
You're
baby. Yeah, I'm gonna stand up for half my movement. Whatever that is, I actually don't know. 30 apparently.
30.
And then we're gonna look at this and see if it's still valid. Yes?
Dora.
No, I have to write down my turn order stuff because I can't remember it. I am baby. I'm gonna do a vow. Where do you live? Son of a have a vow. I have a vow. I have this. I have this.
Vow of enmity. You can expend one of your traps. Vow. Advantage on attack rolls against the creature for 1 minute, or until you use this feature again. Dies. Cool.
I wish I'd used it earlier. I forgot.
No worries.
And then
no character.
I attack
With advantage.
with advantage.
What do
oh,
you say
I...
with your vow?
Probably something about issuing a citation for leaking fluids. Like, where is that even coming from, sir?
It'd be really funny if you cited him for, like, disturbing a corpse. The corpse being himself.
Ugh.
Disturbing corpse right now.
I need to click Divine Favor. Jeebus. Spell. Divine click here. So I've got that active now.
Yep.
And then I attack twice with advantage, doing radiant damage.
Ooh.
Alright, so that's
Nice. Deals an extra. Oh, that's cool. So it does extra
Nice.
divine on top of it.
so 8 piercing, 4 radiant.
8 piercing for radiant, which turns into 8 radiant. They're on pixels of health as you stab past their armor.
8B. So we're gonna do that again. Advantage.
There's a
3,
definite hit. Hell yeah.
and plus and then this
33. Yeah.
7 piercing plus 3 radiant.
7 plus 3 radiant. And that is enough with the final stab of the rapier. You stab it into its core, it turns towards you. Pieces of armor fall off its chest and arms, its legs crumble down. It crumbles into this pile of sort of smoldering, ashy bones, holding this maul that immediately rusts and crumbles into a pile. Adventurers. That was tough. You did it.
Wow.
These guys, I
They're
almost had
beefy.
your number there. They're beefy.
Yeah.
They're no joke. But you did it. Alright, all the Crypt Guardians are slain. The room's calm. Take a moment to rest. Feel free. You could sense that there is still danger here, but at least this room is safe. Mechanically, if you would like, take a short rest. In real life, let's also take a short rest, and we'll be right back. Chat, take a moment.
I got very lucky. Even in fantasy, I can't beat my own medical issues.
Even in fantasy. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, it's all good. It's one of those very darkly funny.
Yeah.
We have yet to prove that I'm not slowly dying. I'm probably not slowly dying, but you know. So that is
So again, 4s healed at the end of a long rest or less restoration. 3s do not heal at a long rest. You need greater restoration, or I would argue if you want to possibly use several uses of less restoration, we can kind of check it each time to try to force heal it, or medicine checks. 2 is you need a doctor or divine favor. 1 is you need some sort of DM shenanigans or some narrative reason why that is healed.
Mhm. HP.
Oh,
Yep. Fixing that now.
yeah. Keep note of that.
I do. So. Oh, math.
This is a nasty level 3 one.
It is. And I will make copy that.
For example, a level 3 can be healed with a potion of weak rejuvenation, though.
Okay.
So
Yep,
weak is
no,
3 and
I
4 in
don't-
injury. True is 2 to 4.
I don't feel great.
Alrighty. Let's return. I think we're all back. So now with these guardians slain, these crypt guardians now turn into piles of ash and rusted metal. The room is quiet. Doors to the south still closed, but bear the symbology, the iconography of Dumathwaina carved into these huge granite doors that rise about between 10 to 15 feet. The room, again, is 20 feet in height. As I said, too, you are able to take a short rest in the room if you would like. You do.
Yeah, I'm going to stand guard here for the short rest. So, rest easy, team.
You're right. Wolfies go away. They only last 10 minutes.
Radoth is full. At least for now. Yeah, Radoth is still suffering from a life drain from the first room. as you're looking around the room, it is fairly barren, but thanks to Red's little shenanigan kicking one of the sarcophagi, you notice that that sarcophagi did have a false panel. No need to roll as you're looking around, Red. But you notice that as you're looking at the sarcophagi, that there is at least some supplies that were most likely stashed during this major conflict that happened so long ago. The sarcophagi is intact, but this small sort of false panel does hold some supplies. The dust-covered potions, to be precise. Red, can you please do me a favor? Can you please roll me... Can you roll me a D20, and then after the fact, can you roll me... Ooh, okay. Roll me 1D4 plus 1. Okay, very good rolls. Red, you have found a total of...
Oh, baby, I had. Yeah, my poor ass wasn't able to purchase very many potions before I came in.
Do you want some of Dusseldorf's?
No, nothing's for free. I won't take any shit.
Okay. Well, then maybe I'll take those.
Honestly, you guys should have parsed this stuff out already.
I have asked.
I'm good.
Okay.
Will a cure-all
So-
cure me? Potion of cure-all?
Cure-all is for status effects, like
Sure.
that would cure paralysis, for example.
Okay. Perfect.
A potion of true rejuvenation would, though.
Okay, thank you. Just looking at my
Yeah.
stock.
Cure-all, status, conditions. Rejuvenation is fatigue, class features, and injuries.
Mhm.
I'm gonna take that rejuvenation. You said fatigue, class features, and injuries.
Fatigue, class features, and injuries. So weak rejuvenation is 1 fatigue, half class features rounded down, 3 to 4 injury table. True rejuvenation, basically an upgrade, 1d4 fatigue, all class features, and 2 to 4 on the injury table.
Okay.
So spell, status effects, miscellaneous.
1 fatigue. Injuries.
I can take
And
the spell.
I'm gonna. What'd you say?
Take the spell scrolls.
Go ahead. That's some stuff I can knock off my list. Because I can technically ritually cast a couple of spells, but it doesn't make a lot of sense for me to actually use some spell
Mhm.
scrolls.
The
It just
days-
doesn't feel right.
Yeah, sheathing Hugh, not going in rage and just start. Let me cast
Yeah,
my
exactly.
spell scroll. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also technically a spellcaster, but I don't want.
You've got better things to do with your actions. Okay. I'm gonna stuff those into my pockets and not even make eye contact because it doesn't occur to me that they would want them.
What did you choose for the last?
The
two options?
rejuvenation.
So greater spell and rejuvenation. Got it.
Oh, choice for
So
last
it's-
two?
Yeah, so you have a choice for last two. You have 3 options. You get to choose between. You can choose 2 of them because you rolled so well.
Okay. Okay, let
It's
me.
5 potions total. You already have 3 in the bag. and then you get to choose 2 from that pick of 3.
Okay, let's do more stuff. I should probably take that greater spell then. What do I roll for greater spell?
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2 spell slots.
Yeah, fucking spell recovery potion is so. I am surprised that is not in like canon D&D because that is just
Yeah, wild.
so useful. But yeah.
Okay. So the diary, I'm gonna also just kind of kick that with my toe.
Okay.
Nothing happens. Cool.
Yeah, you kick it. It is surprisingly, it has some weight to it, but nothing else happens. I did ask chat, specifically SG, to roll me a d6. I don't know if they're here anymore.
Yeah, he's probably not.
Okay, that's fine. But if they are, please roll me a d6. If not, don't worry about it. We'll deal with that later.
Oh, I'll put
Or,
it in my pocket.
TK Apprentice
Yep.
good.
Oh, you did? Perfect. What did you get?
I said TK Apprentice could.
Oh, they did. Yeah, go right ahead. In chat, whoever the first one. I don't mind. Just looking for a
Exclamation point D6.
But yeah, so you do stuff into your pack, this sort of locked, leather-bound journal book, whatever you want to think of it as. But it does have some weight, and you can tell that it is pretty ornate, very high quality, and in where you found it, everything dust covered. This thing is pristine.
That's your
All right.
answer.
That sounds good to me. That keeps it easy.
Do these guys look different in any way? Skeletons.
Look different.
There's just 6 skeletons and 6 sarcophagi. They're
Yep.
special.
You notice, yeah. Why don't you roll me a either perception or arcana? I'll give this to you.
Oh my god. I cannot roll
Wow.
fucking 20s in combat, dude. I can't do it. I just can't do it.
I'm glad that I'm 10 feet away from you.
Yeah.
All right. So while you're
Let's
channeling the
go.
weave 69,
Nice.
Hey, there it is.
I'm still waiting for the day you do another cast fireball on yourself.
It's in
I
here.
will give you DM inspiration because of how goofy it is. Go right ahead. Hey, if you rolled a 67, I would take away your inspiration. So there you go. So it's fair.
I have it here.
All right, let me find this here. But while you're dealing with chaos, you notice a couple things. So there are now 6 these like ashen piles, the rusted metal, the hammers that have crumbled into ash, still strewn on the floor. Those bodies or the bones are gone. There are 6 sarcophagi with these hammers towed, but you notice that something's off. There is a very latent trace, a connection to the weave, tendrils of necrotic energy from each one of these sarcophagi, linking to an individual ashen pile. With that crit, you're able to tell that it may not be immediate, but these things will return. They seem to be immortal in some strange way, bound, almost cursed.
I think this is pretty funny. I'm gonna do this. 1, 2, 4, 5. Okay, great. Fenwick is charmed by me for the next well, it's until the end of your next turn, but we're out of combat. It's a friend. We'll just say like a minute. It's funny.
Okay.
Wow, Fulman, you look particularly well rested at this point.
Very
What's your
risen.
routine?
I don't know what you're saying to me, but I don't like it.
Mm.
Yes, bathing in skeleton blood before each short rest. All right.
So they're gonna come back.
Yep.
Is there a timetable on that, or is that like?
You would guess that these things would return roughly in about a day or so.
All right.
I mean,
So
my
we can
guess
at
is we
least-
just need to fucking shove them all in fucking random the coffins. It might not matter which 6 go in which 6 of the coffins. I guess.
Yeah.
They just need to be stowed away.
I am more than happy to shove some nerds back in some coffins.
Let's go. Yeah, I mean, if there's not distinct marking,
Sure.
I mean, I could use my speak with dead on one of them.
I don't think it matters that much. If they're so mad about it later, they can reorganize themselves.
Also, the dead typically don't want to talk to the people that killed them.
I mean, we
I
didn't
mean,
kill
we
them.
didn't-
Technically
kill
didn't
them.
kill them.
We re-killed them.
Mm.
There's
Mhm.
distinction.
Yes, but hairs
And
on
they're
this?
not even permanently dead, so is it even killing if it's not permanent?
And are they even dead, and would speak with dead work?
Oh, okay.
Anyway, we're
Sorry.
shoving some nerds in some lockers.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then checking out these doors and leaving
Sounds good to me.
before they come back.
Fenwick is looking at me with dreamy eyes the whole time.
Absolutely.
At least he's not touching himself.
Yeah. He does have ropes
So there's
on,
that.
as far as I remember.
Just like quietly edging himself.
Oh, Jesus. All right. So,
And on that note,
and on that note, God dang. You think Sir Dusseldorf was still here? All right.
yeah, his spirit is still with us.
Permanently. So, in front of him, Kenner, 2 sets of double doors, 10 feet, at least more like 15 feet in height. They're carved with stone sort of iconography, symbols, dwarvic runes, but very obvious now that you've seen it several times. Emboldened sort of emblems, iconography of Doomethorn. Gems within mountains, people in prayer, their hands upwards in a sort of like bowing / almost like a dance, all floating to the mountain.
All right, I try and push the door open.
Okay, it is unlocked.
It's just a hallway back. Yes.
As
Wanna-
you step forward, the hallway narrows a bit to about 15 feet in height, descends downwards. It is noticeably colder in here. And as you step through, you notice that this hallway is lined with grand carvings of mountain peaks above smaller carvings of mummified dwarves and multifaceted gemstones. As you step into the hall, I would like you to do two things. One, feel free to make a perception check. And secondly, something else. Oh, beautiful. Can you please roll me a d4? So that is a success. You notice something strange. You notice that two things. One, that there is this strange sort of outline. It moves and kind of catches your eye. The light bouncing off of your armor from the spell creates an illumination of a trace, roughly this shape, the size of a smaller door, compared to the ones you went through. Let me reveal it here.
Okay.
You see this frame show. And as you're looking at it for a moment, in the middle of the hall, you see Fulwin. They're standing there. They turn towards you, except Fulwin this time not wearing their, I think they're wearing like half plate. They seem to be clad in long, flowing purple robes. They turn and look at you. Their hands stained with purple ichor, blood pooling down and dripping from their palms. They look at you, reach out, one hand at the back of their head, one towards you. They grab their head, look. That purple blood turns bright crimson. They look, collapse down to their knees, and fall face first, hitting the stone, revealing a massive wound, like that of a cracked back of their skull split open, with several indentations splintering off and clear 4 pathways. Please make me a charisma saving throw.
That's an 8 total.
The rest of you immediately see Kenrick fall down unconscious. Kenrick, please please reduce your HP to 0.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Oh no. Oh no.
I feel like this is not the first time this has happened to me.
The rest of you, what would you like to do?
Pull him back into the room that is not making him pass out, ideally.
Sure. There's enough of you.
Yeah.
You pull him back into the room. No problem.
Still trying to
Kenrick,
get
yeah, you
back
can move
up.
your token. Yeah, you can move your token back into the room. There's enough people.
Yeah.
There's no combat, so they usually pull you back into the room. They are alive. They're unconscious.
Are they? Is Kenrick stable? Is Kenrick,
Yes.
lovely,
Not dead.
lovely?
0 HP.
Does healing them do anything?
Before you attempt to heal,
Healing to
you
wake me up.
recognize you're trying to heal him, and nothing's happening. I'm not gonna say you waste a spell slot. It just seems to not work. The gates almost.
Sorry, you said I was reading my character sheet. You said
No,
I was
it's fine.
stable?
You're stable. You're not dying. No,
Okay.
you're 0 HP, but you're unconscious mechanically. You're
Okay,
not
okay.
dying.
Well, good luck, folks.
Like
Yeah.
medicine
Speaking
or
of, like-
arcana?
Sure.
I feel like Fenwick could help a bit with that. He's vaguely well versed in the human body.
With a 7. I don't think he had advantage. He looks
I
at
hope
him,
so.
confused.
That count.
Something. Say that again?
Is Fenwick helping count?
Sure. I'd say with the two of you helping. I didn't hear that first. That's fine. With the two of you looking at him, it is strange. It looks more like something closer to. You don't see any. So this is medical look. You don't see any wounds. You don't see any damage to them, minus that there is now this like soft purplish light emanating from the back of their skull, right around here, right at the very back. They don't seem to be damaged. And with a 20, you can tell that there seems to be some sort of more magical ailment happening to them. So it is not a physical wound that's starting to happen. It is starting to slowly spread.
Is this at all reminiscent of when he was possessed last session?
Similar in magic,
Yeah.
sure.
Okay. I'm gonna try what I did last time.
I got like this potion of cure-all if we think that'll help.
I'm gonna lay on hands directly on the purple spot on the back of his head.
Okay. I would like you to roll me either an Arcana or Medicine check as you try to basically combat whatever this thing is creeping. 13. Okay. Starting to fight it a little bit, but as you start to see this purple light, it starts to coalesce a little bit into more of like a wormy sort of shape. It's still like a projection, it's not a physical entity, but the light starts to swirl and move a little bit like my little ponytail here, and as it begins to move, it starts to splinter off a little bit more. I would like Kenrick, can you please roll 2 of your hit die level, please? So if your hit die is like a, what is it, a D10, then just roll that.
Yep.
Fantastic. Okay.
That good?
Please permanently lower your HP by that amount.
Ah, dang it. Okay, so it is kind of good.
We gotta solve this now. Right
Yeah.
now.
Keep note of this, that this can be healed, so mechanically, like
Mhm.
most likely by a short rest. So just put that in your bag. But it is starting to wane. At this point, we're just gonna do I go, you go, or we'll do a turn order here. Can you please, as a party, why don't you roll me a d20, and then I'll roll one to see what happens first. Okay. Alrighty. Your turn to act.
Well, you gain some, you lose some. I pull out that potion of true rejuvenation and hope that it works.
Okay. Potion of true rejuvenation. Pour it down the old gullet. And this is... yeah, I'll allow it. So, yeah, with true rejuvenation, which is a 550 gold potion, so it's a pricier one. Womp womp. That's all right. I pour the potion down a gullet of Kenrick here, and with that, return back to 57 now HP maximum for the time being. But you're amongst the living. You saw these images. You saw Fulwin. You saw that you were in this place. It was as if you were back in time. You saw Fulwin, but then their image changed slightly into more dwarven until you felt dwarven yourself, you felt the sensation of chaos, of something, an army, an entities, many things swarming your home, and until you're about to possibly gain more information, you wake up with a nice little pain in the back of your head.
What happened to you?
I saw you die in the hallway. It's very weird. You had purple all over your hands and a gaping hole in the back of your head. And then I described with the dream that I just had while I was
Like a. Did I make
You
a
should.
arcana or like religion? If there's any significance to the purple.
Do that? Sure. In that instance, I guess it depends on how you want to look at it. If you want to look at a historical lens, religion or history, arcana, magical nature of what he's trying to describe.
Oh.
And we have seen this purple stuff before on Ghosts.
With the 22, looking at it more of a magical lens, this seems to be more of a latent sort of magical stasis or rift in the weave. Something, or at least collections of some things, very powerful, cause a distortion here. A feedback loop that isn't fully fixed. The specifics you don't know as you're looking at it in this magical lens, but you can tell that at the very least that with Kenrick's effects, and especially now with a very powerful potion used, that they will return back to normal just with a little bit of TLC. Don't go chasing waterfalls, but you know that. Sorry. You know that basically this place, the magic here is becoming more and more unstable. And there is clearly something or someone corrupting this. With a 22, you can sense that it feels like you're very close to it. And this almost rift is very alien. It feels like something is trying to take over, meld. Think of like mixing liquids. So one much more heavier or stronger started to swirl into this bowl. And you can almost see the tendrils of this other thing start to manifest or control this pocket, this field of the weave. This is dangerous stuff. And just a tiny little fragment, slight sort of touch towards Kenrick, luckily was able to avoid whatever could have happened next. You also can tell with that amount that this hallway, there is a pocket, a small, tiny little sliver of that sort of magical chaos trapped within. Mechanically, you recognize it is another form of a haunting.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is I think we found the last area to cleanse. But how to get there without just dying?
In Sir Dusseldorf's stash, we had the Periapt, which may or may not be useful. And there were a couple potions of psionic fortitude we got from the boss that I kind of just shoved in the bag as well. So those might be useful.
If we do
Could
get
be.
in, what's the plan for fixing the haunting? Are we gonna dance for it again?
The remind me what the carvings on the wall were.
Sure. They were carvings of mountain peaks above smaller carvings of mummified dwarves with multifaceted gemstones.
Full one is the full one / DM is the area that is haunted. Is it like a 5x5, or is it basically this entire room that we're looking into?
Most likely, were you able to sense was the entire hall.
Okay.
It
I took
wouldn't
one
need
step
to,
in
like,
and
it was one step
was
in
knocked
and
unconscious.
the effect. Yeah.
Fenwick's also got his ring on that I forget exactly what it does. Let me look at that.
It's psionic resistance.
Ring of Greater Mind Shielding.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit over here and let y'all know this. Other people are much better equipped for this situation.
I already had a real bad migraine from that hall. I'm good.
Mm.
I mean, there's clearly no one to stab, so you guys got this.
Hmm.
I mean, I could do
How
a
much
detect
do I
magic.
use? Try that.
It's
Yeah.
worth it. We still need to figure out exactly what we're dealing with.
Sure. Go right ahead. If you want to use detect magic, we can do that.
Magic was a paired spell. Did I get rid of it? Why did I get rid of it? Does Fenwick have it?
What is it?
Detect magic?
Let me look. I am not seeing it. Let me check inventory. I feel like you've used detect magic before. Did you just not prepare it?
I have a free one. But I might have unprepared it, I guess. Oh no, I'm
think
fucking
you-
blind.
Oh,
Great news.
good.
I
Hmm.
will do that.
Okay. You connect to the weave, sensing it, and you can tell 30 feet away from you. So that this hallway is indeed corrupted, twisted. The fabric of the weave itself is distorted, similar to the table way back in the Talhundrith above. That room sort of was playing on a loop. This is more of a direct, specific memory, a twist, a feel, an emotion of like primal, not just like hatred, but sorrow, of anguish. You can tell that it is a focused point, actually, right in front of the door. There is roughly a section radiating this magic, sort of pulsating right on the door frame. And you can tell the school is. I would say it is. We'll say it's conjuration. Something swirling, an entity, something feels like a pull, a shift from that door. That's exactly the effect I was sort of thinking of. Thank you.
Is it from in front of the door, or is it coming out of the door?
I would say it's sort of embossed into the door itself, so it'd be outside.
I don't have spell magic. Other than dispel magic, I don't know what else to do other than possibly just saying fuck it and dancing our way into the thing and hoping it's the solution to getting rid of it. So that's pretty ballsy.
Well, I feel like we've cleansed the other 4 in like 4 completely different ways. Any way we can repeat some of those?
I don't think so. My cleansing of laying on hands, I don't think is going to be viable here. We've danced a couple of times. We went through a ritual for burying one of the dwarves.
I don't mind chugging a psionic fortitude and just like seeing if I can go in and do the thing.
With the conjuration, I guess best way to kind of feel it, it's this pull of like something is trying to break the veil. There is a clear focal point of an entity, an other, trying to burst through. It is very focused and narrow. It's like size of my fist.
Okay. So we just gotta like close that. Right? Or like smash it, or
We did smash that one skeleton.
yeah,
But there's
I
nothing
did
to
that
smash here. It's just a point in the air.
with...
Are you able
Right.
to cast Dispel Magic just on a random point in the air?
No, I think it's just a. I don't have dispel magic. I think Fenwick does. But I think it's like an
Use
area.
a creature, object, or magical effect within range. So it is within
Yeah.
120 feet.
Oh,
Do, do, do.
He did a.
Just not a spell.
Oh my! Oh, no, it's getting closer. It's chasing. Well.
Oh,
I would say, since you were all very successful with learning about this thing, especially using detect magic, you can tell that this is, mechanical terms, a magical effect. There may be more than one way to fix it, but you could, in theory, dispel it. It wouldn't just be an easy, snap and it's done. It would be most likely a contest. Depending on how successful a contest is, there may be some offerings to cleanse it, one might say. But
All
it
right,
can be done.
how much of our
Stupid.
soul are we gonna have to give? I do not have Dispel Magic. Does
I-
anybody have it?
doesn't look like Fenwick does. I have a stupid idea. But this is a very severe idea. So let's so we got this immovable rod, right? So what if we just shove that in front of the hole so it blocks it from coming out until we're done?
What? God, how do I say this without being Sir Dusseldorf?
You can channel his spirit for a minute.
Take your time.
You could have some sass. It's all right.
I think this is a bit beyond sass. It was going to be just straight up crass.
I don't think that would stop a ghost of some sort.
Hmm.
No,
Is it
no,
a
no.
ghost?
I like where your head's at.
All
Mhm.
of the goblins that I've been citing, they've all been talking about this eyeball. What makes us think that the eyeball isn't trying to come through to our land?
Oh, that's a nasty thought.
So I just can't help but feel like the rod isn't going to necessarily plug the hole in the dam. I think it's going to just widen beyond it.
Oh. Yeah, well, it was a thought. What else we got in here? I'm gonna start rooting around through Dusseldorf's stuff.
It's the instrument.
Yeah, I
But
can't
look at-
use that.
I know, but if someone wants to, that's
Uh,
the only way I was able to do dispel.
I
believe.
will
Mhm.
allow, as you're figuring things out, I will allow a religion check or another arcana check.
We got a
To
bottle of blue goo.
Help you out. A lot of blue goo.
We can just use it like Goo Gone. Just rub it out.
Fly directly for it.
I am not particularly religious or magic oriented.
I can do it.
Someone
So
else should
does
do that.
no one have dispel magic?
No one else.
I guess
Not anymore.
magic right now.
So, Fulman, thinking of, since you're so successful both times now, you can tell that this is a sense of conjuration. Something, an actual entity, is trying to breach through this veil of the weave. It would take a while for something to truly manifest through, but it is a weakened spot. You know that with your sense of like divinity and understanding that magic in this world is something closer to sort of tangibility. When something is magical, especially like a magic item, it is in essence a piece of the weave that has been bestowed and created to unique properties. That's why when you look at things sort of beyond the veil and things of sort of divine nature, when we, the adventurers, receive divine gifts from our patrons and gods and everything else, it becomes this like shift. It has to sort of float through the weave, this barrier around our world, a sort of a atmosphere in a sense of magic, and then becomes a physical object or imbues into a physical object. That process is sort of like a divine connection, mortality to the beyond. And when something tries to breach that veil, something, because this is probably something very powerful in an avatar, in essence, something beyond, that's where the religious context comes in. The esoteric sense of this connection between realms, there may be a way to stop that by physical means. Mechanically, most likely to mean some sort of sacrifice. Not necessarily of the body, but could, especially now since it was so successful, there might be cruder ways, but effective, to stop this from spreading.
Well, so back to my original question: who wants to give a part of their soul?
Sacrifice your firstborn. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, listen, Red's not stepping in there.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. All right. Yeah. I don't really have anything that, other than the potions of psionic fortitude, that will help. you know.
I think at this point, our best bet is to dance our way in
Mhm.
and see what it pulls out of us, what we need to give up. Because Dispel Magic is not available to us now anymore.
Right.
If we were to shove some sort of magic item
Hmm.
in the area,
Mhm.
would we cause some sort of interference, perhaps?
Hmm.
I got you,
So my immovable rod idea was great.
Hmm.
Jim.
It's magic. It can't be moved.
Yeah, but like shoving it up your ass isn't going to stop the poop from coming out. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, God damn.
Squish.
Well, don't that sound like someone we used
No,
to know?
that's illegal.
What about a level 4 cast of banishment that is sending someone back to its original plane?
YOLO.
Not a bad idea.
All we can do is try
Work.
stuff at this point.
Right.
Yeah, the
We
pros
gotta-
are banishment. You can cast it from here, from outside the hallway, right?
Yeah.
The magic item plan requires someone to be in the hallway.
Why? Can't you just eat it?
Eat it.
Well, how good's your aim?
It's like a fucking.
It's like
Ugh.
20 feet,
It's
dude.
like a fist. Just chuck it. You know, it's like the carnival thing where you're chucking a ball at the little
Mm.
target trying to dunk someone from
Mhm.
down the street.
Well, if you want to do it from close up, you can have a potion. That way, it's not quite so bad when you walk into the seeing your loved ones die room.
Are you willing to try banishment before we start yeeting magic items down the hallway? I'm not saying that we don't. We can always tie rope to them, but like,
Tie a rope to them. I like that.
Yeah, so we can pull your body back.
I meant the item, but
Oh.
I
Gotcha.
think banishment, a spell scroll of banishment is probably a low. I think it's pretty low cost in terms of things that can be expended in this situation. Because
Yeah, for
like
sure.
cursing your soul and a magic item are pretty high up
Joe
there.
wants us to lose something here, and if that is a scroll
Yeah.
of banishment, so be it.
Well, you know, maybe we'll lose 2 things.
Well, we'll
Let's
have
just-
tried.
we have to start somewhere. We need some forward momentum because we've lost all of our momentum here.
All right, fuck it. Banishing this hole.
All right. Raise up the scroll of banishment, and it's you, Folwin, that's doing that, correct?
Fuck it. I feel like I'm gonna regret that.
Okay.
Yeah, if
Fantastic.
you want to stand in the doorway so you have a
Yeah, I can
clearer
stand.
shot.
You stand in front of the door, wielding the scroll of banishment. You say the esoteric, the arcane runes bounce in front of your hands, floating through, and they connect to the door. The scroll starts to dissolve and burn. You can see this pocket, this spot start to also fade, begin to cleanse. For a brief moment, you sense something. A voice, an essence beyond the void, focused only to you. Would you please make me an intelligence saving throw?
Boy, I'm not good at intelligence.
Plus
I
2.
believe in you.
We're both idiot boys.
19.
Oh, plus 2.
19 is a success. You feel this thing clawing at the back of your mind. Tell you the truth, you would have failed without red, by the way.
Oh, fuck,
let's
go.
19 is a success. A DC was 18. You pull and you feel this connection, this voice. You sense, you start to see as you close your eyes everywhere until one massive, large eye fly through the heavens on top of a twin-tailed burning comet. You feel this thing, this otherworldly essence, a god for all intents and purposes, approach. A voice that just says, look. gaze upon me. In awe and despair, look at what you will become. This eye, size of the moon, starts crashing down, and then resist. You feel something, an essence, something else to pull you out of this stupor. Red, out of curiosity, like as this aura's kind of going, is there like maybe something like if there was like a little voice in someone's back of their mind that might pull them out of this almost eldritch thing? What might be a little something that someone might hear to snap them out of it?
Yeah, there's probably like my 7th grade science teacher drilling into me the importance of cleaning up after yourself and making sure that we take good care of the land. I'm not certain if he's angry or not, though.
That feeling of needing to, you hear like someone else's childhood memory. You're not sure if it's like anger or a resentment, but it's enough to stay with you until it snaps you out of this chaos, this stupor. For a brief moment, the rest you saw Fenwick. They look like they're about to collapse, similar to what happened to Kenrick, or Fulman rather, but their eyes rolled into the back of their head. You started to see a soft purplish light form in the center of their forehead and then immediately fade away. The room, now still cold, has calmed. The blackened light from the hall is dissipated. That sensation of a pierce in the veil of something, someone trying to peer into our world, our Faerun, is gone for now. Adventurers, congratulations. Spell scroll's gone. Cleansed. But you don't hear or sense that everything is put to rest. But you do hear and notice two things. One, the door that had that thing coming out of it opens, slides the stonework. You can see beyond that there is a passageway that leads further in. And at the same time, internally, into the western walls, you hear the sounds of like stone on stone, like a grinding stonework lock into place. The whole room kind of quakes, shake for a moment as something shifts internally of this tomb. Ribby said before that there was a spot that was hidden, inaccessible. He said that there was sort of ingenious mechanical systems that these tombs had to lock the more private sanctums. You could tell that now that is accessible. Whether you want to go there now or later, that is your choice. But that is now available. Okay, nicely done. Crypts are cleansed. The evil is subsided. The room that you're in now, you can tell that those things, those crypt guardians that were ready to rise up, there's actually a calm here, a sense of peace. In addition to the cleanse, everybody now gets a permanent bless. Also,
Baby.
please roll 2d10 to regain that much in HP, and please roll me 2d4. You can regain that in spell slots, class abilities, or a mix. I don't really care.
All right.
Can I get my
Read
missing
off.
3 HP back?
I'll allow it. Go ahead.
Okay.
You're fully cleansed.
I'm actually like full of everything else. Like
Sure, that's fine.
both rolls would give me nothing.
That is fine by me.
I am going to assume that does not apply to mine since it was nasty.
Correct.
Yeah.
Sadly.
That's okay. I'll still get topped off on HP and get some stuff back. I can get my stay up with 1 HP back. Huzzah! All right.
That trigger my channel divinity is kind of like the only thing that I would really be able to get back is 1.
Yeah, you can get that back.
Okay.
All right. Well. Oh, and I should
Well,
do
now you have
footwork.
3 options. Passage to the west, which was just unlocked, as I said. There's a passage on the eastern wall, and directly due south are a set of double doors similar to what you just opened.
And that qualified as the cleansing that we were doing, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Counts as a full cleansed of the tomb, but there's still something else, piece missing. But everything else is now cleansed. There's still evil here.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to pick a door next time? Or pick a door now and see what's in
let's,
there,
let's
and then
pick a door now
Pick a door
so
and I
we
can
can
set it up.
plan.
And it's all ready to go anyways, but I do appreciate it. Go right ahead. Alrighty. Where will you go?
Yeah.
Let's just do this. Kick in the door. Ka-chow.
Ka-chow, you kick into the eastern door. Go ahead.
are these effects like glitch or something?
Where?
Yeah, I
Like
have
the
one on my
glowing
screen,
effect?
too.
Whoever put that glow on me, they may have set it to linger.
Yeah, I think might be glitched. I didn't do that.
Yeah, the effects don't have a linger option.
It's probably just glitched.
Huh.
Okay, never mind.
It's fine. We're walking away from it.
This probably needs a reset. Okay, so we're going into that room. Let me set this up. As you open up the eastern, you see that it descends down to roughly 15 feet in height, so it expands from the hallway, but not like a massive room. You can tell as you're looking into the doorway that there are architectural designs carved along the walls of this room. You can tell that the chamber sort of opens up to the north, but you can't see, anymore unless you step into the room.
Get in there, champ.
Henrik is so sick of just like walking into places and falling unconscious.
Skill
Like it
issue.
is. This was not the first time this has happened.
There's a tomb in here, guys. And it looks like it's really broken.
Oh.
I'm hesitant to walk too much further in because I don't want you guys to have to do a saving throw without my bonus. So you guys
Carved
may
along
want
room.
to file in around me.
So, you notice that in this room, as I said, architectural designs are carved into the walls of this room, showing the chambers and passages of the crypt. You could actually see more of this place. So it's a beautiful mural of this entire, not only Talhundreth above, but the crypts below. A statue of a glowering dwarf stands protectively over sarcophagi with a cracked lid. So a big statue that looms and actually pretty much touches the ceiling. It's a 15-foot ceiling. The statue goes all the way to the ceiling, pretty much, maybe slightly shorter. Stands over, protective. It holds 2 sort of masonry hammers. It looms over the sarcophagi, and the sarcophagi lid is slightly open, ajar, one might say, as it looms over it. Nothing else happens. Yeah, everybody has permablessed on right now due to
Does that mean I can't
the
bless?
cleansing.
I assume.
You can't double stack bless.
Okay.
So this is just free bless until you're done with this dungeon. Okay. Step forward. What else would you like to do? Nothing else happens.
I want to like look in it.
Do you want to just open it? I feel like that's a little disrespectful.
I mean, if it's cracked, we can just kind of look in without opening nothing first.
Is there anything nearby you can read? Is there any symbols or anything on the...
Yeah, let me look. Is there anything on the sarcophagus or base of the statue or
Sure.
anything? The walls?
It says the architect. That is the only script.
Okay.
Everything else is this beautiful sort of design of the tomb. I can tell you now roughly the rest of the dungeon because of the walls that you see. You can tell that there is a room directly south of you, which is sort of in an L shape. It's much larger. It's basically double the size of this. The more important thing, because you found everything else, is that westwards is this cylindrical room that seems to motion to symbols that allow it to like spin and lock into place. So you've already done that due to the cleansing, but this like piston or cylinder that could actually spin by magical and physical means that just can lock in. That would have been another way to possibly open it if you were unable to cleanse it. But yeah, that now is locked in place. You look at this craft guy, and yeah, nothing else happens.
Hi.
How tall is it? How tall is it?
So,
How tall is the room or the craft guy?
Is it
The
15?
room.
The room is 15 feet in height.
Ceiling.
You're just climbing to the ceiling. Okay,
Just
yeah.
climbing around. I'm using
You
the
gotta
shit.
use it.
I gotta use it. I get a lot of it.
A room with nothing else happening with one interactable point. Just-
I don't use it enough, frankly.
yeah, go for it. Yeah, do
If
it.
I was on the walls more, I'd go fucking hit less.
Amen.
I'll
Man.
I'll take a little peek into the crack to see if I
Okay.
can see anything, or if it's just another
Sure.
dead guy.
The slightest a little peek into the sarcophagi, you see that there is initially nothing until you look a little bit further. You see that there is something wrapped up. Mummified corpse, similar to what you dealt with before, except this time you hear a crack as it turns and slowly looks at you.
Oh hells
As
no!
it does, the statue that's standing there, you see rocks kind of fall off its arms and bodies. Nobody move your tokens.
Yeah.
As chunks fall off, you hear magic swill sort of fills the sarcophagus, bursts out, fills the entire room with foul sort of toxic gas. Like so. For everybody. Everybody, please make me a Constitution saving throw. The door magically slams shut. As I
Wait,
will
not
show
this.
you some new friends.
+2, baby.
What is-
Oh, I'm using my
This is a
inspiration.
Constitution saving throw.
God.
Constitution.
So I think
I rolled a 3, but got a 13. +2 is 15.
yeah, +2 because
Nice.
everybody but
Wow.
Fenwick is in my
All
bubble.
right, so Fulwin had blessed. That is a fail from Fulwin. Kenrick. Yeah, that's a fail.
Is it 15
Sure.
a fail?
DC 15 is a success.
Okay, yeah, because we're in the
So
aura.
just-
So if we rolled a 13.
It's hard to tell with the. I put a little magical effect so we could just see all this toxic air. Yeah, I'll just straight up say it's DC 15. So those that fail, you're going to not have fun. Take 20 points of poison damage, and are also going to suffer from the poisoned condition. Everyone else that succeeded, you're just going to take 10 points of poison. As the poison kind of washes over, it's just sort of a latent effect. The air fizzles away, almost as if unearthing this like sarcophagi that magic trapped within expels outwards. As rising out of the sarcophagi is this. A dwarven corpse, wrapped in mummified wrappings, climbs out, turns and looks, shouts in Dwarven's, "Defilers, plunderers, thieves, all working with those that slither, those from the sky and those below." And behind it,
Mhm.
as I said, the statue comes alive, and everybody,
Uh-huh.
I would like you to please roll me initiative with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Let me add my new friend. Let me add its guardian.
I
And go ahead.
am so annoyed by initiative advantage
Zero.
and disadvantage. Because it doesn't
I'm
say.
sorry.
I don't know why Kenrick, why do you have initiative disadvantage and advantage? I
just
rolled
check the disadvantage box at the top. and
I
then...
rolled disadvantage. And I assume
Oh, so you
Subira and
got it
Red did
just-
too.
You're not using like the query box. You're not checking it there. You're like physically going up, turning on disadvantage, and then hitting initiative.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Oh. Yeah, let me try that. That's what does it. Yep.
All right.
What is? I don't know what query does,
If you
so I don't click it.
No, go ahead and click on query and click on anything. And it just brings up a pop-up, a little UI that gives you some abilities to turn things on and off.
That's what I always use.
It's good to know that that exists. I've seen it. I've never touched it.
Seems complicated.
Too complicated.
Sure, I will have to manually do it when I enter. Works for everything
Here's
else.
the lovely guardian. And
We
20
all,
shakes
we
fist
all
at the
passed
roll
that
20.
check, right?
I haven't rolled for Radoth.
The con save
Yeah, the
It's a
con
con
save.
save.
I did.
He
didn't.
succeeds. DC 15.
Oh, you rolled twice, Red.
I used my inspiration because I'm not doing that. I'm not being poisoned by the worst corpse fart of all time.
Just a big ol'
Mm.
yeah, so if you failed, you are suffering from the poison condition until I say otherwise. And yeah, so Radoth and Sabira, I'm pretty sure Sabira, you have a higher dex than Radoth, so you'll get
That's good.
5.
Does anyone have
Beautiful.
strong feelings about going first? Because I can trade places with you. If
I can
not, I'll just go
also
first.
trade places with people when they care. Not that anybody
Um,
wants to be a 5.
Oh, you also have the alert feat?
Yes.
Hmm.
Nah, because even swapping, the mummy's still going first, so I don't mind.
All right, Red and I will swap, and then Red and I will swap.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
Cool.
Beautiful. Alrighty. So, and that's where we'll leave it next time, as this mummified architect rise from your grave. It rises out of the sarcophagi with their stone guardian protecting them. You could see this sort of magical thread connect like chains, like astral chains linking to each other, that there is clearly some sort of connection between the two. The mummy stands up holding this sort of sanctimonial axe. Magic swirls around, and that's where we'll fade to black. Find out next time what happens in the crypts. Adventurers in chat, thank you for joining. Always having fun, per usual. So, schedule-wise.
Mhm.
For me, I don't know yet. So, I
Hey, chat. Goodbye.
do have my design test next week. Oh boy.
Yay.
Guys,
Um,
whenever.
I will let you